Okay. All right. Video number 18. Woo, I almost cried a couple times in that last one, man. That's a really emotionally powerful stuff, man. That derivation of the word soul and just how it relates to all this stuff is just heavy duty. Heavy duty, man. This is just this stuff is just so beautiful. I mean, it's just literally breathtaking. Absolutely breathtaking. I mean, just, you think nature is a powerful force. This is nature. This is nature. You're seeing nature. You're seeing a beautiful sunrise. You're seeing, the crash of waves. You're seeing the dolphin fin coming out of the water. You're seeing, the ducks crossing the road, the family of ducks crossing the road. I mean, that's what this is. This is the animation of life. That's literally what this is. So let's move on to point number 18. Point number 18, you can reserve your rights at the beginning of any court case or police interaction. By doing this, you stay within the jurisdiction of common law. By not doing this, you grant jurisdiction and move into strictly statutory law, which is the UCC ultimately. To do this, you voice or write without prejudice above or below a signature. I've already gone over that with you. This, combined with the human signature, is how you learn how to sign things in a way like traffic tickets to make them instantly void. We've already gone over that, right? UCC 1-2074. Let's take a peek at this. This is important. Hmm. 1-207.4. Withdrawn. Interesting. I don't know why it's withdrawn. Could there be some sort of conspiracy behind that? I don't know. Section 1-207 was modified to become UCC 1-308 in 2004. Okay. We've already gone over that. So I don't know where this has gone, but I'm sure it's gone somewhere. When a waivable right or claim is involved, the failure to make such a reservation thereof causes a loss of the right and bars its assertion at a later date. So this probably got moved somewhere else. They like to do that. I'm sure it's probably located somewhere else. What this means is that if you fail to reserve your rights at the beginning of any interaction or contract, you cannot then assert your rights at a later date of that contract. It's like a one and done, one shot deal. So you want to make sure that every single time you're in a position where you should be, or you think you may, or even 1% of you is like, should I reserve my rights? You should do it. Because if you don't, you're likely to not have another chance to do it later. Okay? That's very important. UCC 1-103.6. This is involving all of the UCC. This is the purpose of the UCC. Must be liberally construed and applied to promote its underlying purposes and policies, which are 1, to simplify, clarify, and modernize the law governing commercial transactions. 2, to permit the continued expansion of commercial practices through custom, usage, and agreement of the parties. And 3, to make uniform the law among the various jurisdictions. to make uniform the law among the various jurisdictions. Now that's pretty creepy. Okay. You can use stuff like this to your advantage. And the way that you do that is you say, officer, or judge, or this, or that. As per UCC 1-103, the construction of the entire fucking code, the purpose of it, point number one, you'd say point number two says to permit the continued expansion of commercial practices through custom usage and agreement of the parties. How does this that you're trying to do with me, how does that fit into point number two, for example, right? You can shut people down using this kind of information, right? But this is the point I wanted to show you. Point number B, or letter B, subsection B. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. Unless displaced by the particular provisions of the Uniform Commercial Code, the principles of law and equity, including the law merchant and law relative to the capacity to contract, principal and agent, estoppel, fraud, misrepresentation, duress, coercion, mistake, bankruptcy, and other validating or invalidating costs supplement its provisions. Wait, what the fuck? Did they change this? They're always trying to change this shit. It used to say something different, I think, or maybe this one is an old version. I don't know, but at one point in time it said the code is complementary to the common law, which remains in force except where displaced by the code. A statute should be construed in harmony with the common law unless there is a clear legislative intent to abrogate the common law. So they're sort of saying the same thing, kind of, in here. They took the word common law out and put in the principles of law and equity, which is just a little bit more confusing. A lot of these terms are common law terms, I believe. So they're basically just not saying the words common law. But basically, that's what they mean here. Make uniform the law among the various jurisdictions. This is basically talking about where does the UCC meet up with common law, and it's supposed to complement common law, right? The thing is that common law is only available for people who are actually in the jurisdiction of the land, and that's why everything is geared to put you into the jurisdiction of the sea, because then when they put you in the jurisdiction of the sea, you're under the UCC, not common law anymore. But common law is where all your rights are. So, yeah. The way to be free is to constantly and continually operate with this question in mind. How do I stay in common law exclusively, meaning the jurisdiction of, and avoid the UCC and statutory jurisdiction at all times? If you learn this and live your life by it, you will walk the earth as a child of God, an archangel, but you need to put that endless freedom to use to serve and help others. This post is to create soldiers of God that are the enemies of slavery and shackles. This post is to empower you so that you can stand up and empower others. They don't control common law. They only control the statutes. Stay out of the statutes, and you take away their control. And that goes back to this whole idea of enfranchisement and manumission. So basically what you're doing when you get into all this and you start doing all this is it's the manumission of yourself as a slave. And then you can now turn around and perform manumission on others to free them from slavery. So that's it for I think point number 18. I don't think I really have anything else to say about this. So I will see you at video number 19.